go, Tony D. You know what that means. Back with the brown bag. Love the brown bag. Sometimes I buy a little bit more where the brown bag will not work, but I do love the brown bag. Thought I'd make another appearance of the rubber band Spawn. Rachel created this for me. We have the cape, no CGI, cool stuff. Rachel's cool. She works at Speeding Bullet Comics. Check them out. Matt Price, the owner. He's awesome. Family-oriented business. Dan, that's my bud. He works there. I visited him today. He's, you know, he seemed a little down, but I always bring him up. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do. Family. So let's see what I got. You know, I've been making a bunch of trips and buying a bunch of stuff online. The want list has been firing up. And also, as far as the shareholders update, I have the rest of RoboCop, the Boom Studios version. They're on their way. I got the whole thing. The want list lit up with an issue I did not have. Grabbed it. Local comic shop had 2 issues I had left. And I just bought the other 2 online. And man, we're going to hit that. I may do an overall comprehensive review. I really like to do... I like to get a hold of Cyberman and Ella. Christian maybe also. And Russ may want to get in on it. But I'd like to do some kind of online collaboration where we're all talking about RoboCop. There's a huge love for him on the channel. And we'll see what happens. We'll shareholder update. Garth Ennis, The War, #1. I believe these were pulled out of Hello Darkness, the horror anthology book that was out there. Didn't really resonate a lot with me. It wasn't bad. If you're into anthologies and you're hardcore into that stuff, pick it up, man. It's worth at least checking out. And it also seems like there's like a huge resurgence in more of that with EC Comics and Boom. Like I think there's more than that. There's a lot, but it's cool. I dig it. So The War, from what I gather, it was I believe a 3-issue, 3 stories. Yeah, and they pulled it out and went ahead and put them in here, I believe. If I'm wrong, I know someone will let me know because that's how we roll. So it's War kicks off and these characters all have, you have a lady that's pregnant. So you're in it, man. Big time. Your decisions are going to be different. So I'm actually guessing here that there's going to be some complex relationships, situations where things get dicey. Garth Ennis, great writer. He's written some pretty graphic stuff. If you're into Garth Ennis, check out, I believe it was, what was it? Kids. Yes. It's a large format, one shot. I enjoyed it. It's typical Garth Ennis type work, and I liked it, man. Check it out if you're into Garth Ennis, because it's pretty weird. And if something like that happened in that book, I think that's the way it would go down. But let's keep it going. Got me another copy of DC All-In Special. I'm going to make a giveaway. I have 3 copies of this. I have giveaways running right now. The videos are out there simmering. I do put on the thumbnail like giveaway, and it's buried in the video. So I'll ask like a question, and I'm giving you clues here. Like you could literally fast forward to I'll put a question on the screen. First person to comment, they win the book I'm giving away in that video, and I pay the shipping and handling. I just send it to you. However you're comfortable getting me your address. I keep my email in the description, so just keep that in mind if you're into getting free comics. But All In Special is considered a key on my comic shop. Not my comic shop, but key collector. Comic key collector. Hope I'm saying it right. But it is listed as, I'm going by memory here, like the introduction. Now, what does that really mean, the introduction of your absolute Superman, Wonder Woman, Batman? It is the first appearance of the Justice League satellite in, I'll call it the regular universe. I can't remember all the stuff, man, but you know what I'm saying. There's something else. I forget. There's 3 things, but those are 2. But they listed high grade as a 10. And as far as that site goes with their, oh, it's a Death of Calabac. As far as their prices go, like they tend to, I'm going to say they price low. There's good artwork in here. Love the Legion of Superheroes. Now, is this where they turn the Legion into the Legion of Darkseid? I don't know. But yeah, great art. This thing's totally worth having. I can't believe they had an extra. I think I got the last copy there, but yeah, totally cool stuff. This whole Absolute universe has been, it's a ride. I'm totally enjoying it. I don't want it to stop, but yeah, I went ahead and grabbed that. It's just sitting there. I don't think people really know it's a key. Maybe they do. Maybe they just don't care. But your boy knows, and I want to, you know, when I do giveaways, I'm going to give away something cool. I speculate. I admit it. I'm not expecting something like this to be worth 20 bucks. You know, I don't know, man. We'll see what happens. Like now, if that Absolute universe sticks, over time, if you play the long game, which I totally do, it's nothing for me to keep a book for 20 years. Nothing at all. I'd rather keep it than sell it for, I don't know. I was going to say chump change, but just sell it, period. Now, I have sold, the one book I sold was Zombie Tramp, risque version from 2000, I think it was 3 or 4, something like that. I got it graded, got a 9.8. Man, that bad boy went for, I pocketed $405. So the buyer was like in the 500s. I sent him a message, you know, thanking him, being cool. And they were like, hey, I'm totally into this. I could care less what it costs. Like one of those. So it worked out. But those are so few and far in between, man. That's a tough grind, man. God bless anyone that sells comics. It's tough. I get it. And you may get some news from the fallout. Read the first issue, fell in love with this bad boy. It's black and white. Love black and white. I was talking to Dan at the shop, and it's very minimalist, and I love it. Great use of silhouettes, shadows. You can even, when it gets granular, like, yeah, like stuff like this, you can see emotion in there. That is a great shot of what I'm talking about. So you'll get a lot of this silhouette, minimalist. Oh, it's so cool and grainy. You can do a lot with a little. Yeah, I mean, that is awesome. I'll find you another one. You know, and that's another purpose of the channel, kind of give you a taste. You may, you know, you're going to go in the shop and flip through books anyways, right? It's so good. They use a heavy use of the words like describing the noise. I always like that. I'll sound it out in my mind. Let me know if you're like that. It's kind of funny, but I'll literally sound it out. That is fa-poof. So there's a lot, like right there, you can see, if you're really looking, you can see more. So I'm always pausing on the pages. Oh, dude, this is so beautiful. Look at that. It's great. Who is this guy? Jeffrey Allen Love. I just don't know much about the artist, but written by Chris Condon. It's good. The writing's good. It's a decent story, man. Like, I can see some twist, but man, I'm giving it the gerb. It's that good. When you see the gerb come out, you know I enjoyed it big time. But this is issue 2, so no tape for you. I will keep it loose so I can read it. Issue 1 was fantastic. Bam! Daredevil, Cold Day in Hell. This is a huge hit for me. Not top 3 for sure. This is a variant edition. I bought a bunch of variants. I didn't care. And there was something odd about this one, like this little mark. I mean, I don't think it means anything, but what is that white smudge there? Was that an error of some sort? Because I love error comic books. I have a little box of them. I'll probably show you guys. Yeah, Steve McNiven and Charles Soule, like, just nailed it with this offering. Give you a little bit of the deets. The artwork is on point. It matches the soul of the book. It's real good. You can get lost in it. I won't get into the story, but it's action-packed, this last issue. And it's very poetic, Igor. It's very poetic at the end, where the writer really brings it on the last page. It's more than just a flat ending. It's literally, it was beautiful. Like, it intertwines Daredevil's blindness with being a hero and how it all ends. I mean, one page can provide so much impact. It's just, it was powerful. It's worth it for that. It's 3 issues, so totally get on that. That's why I went crazy with variants. I might get them all. I don't know, man. But Predator Kills the Marvel Universe. Speaking of variants, for some reason, I don't know, I was in the shop and I saw this. I don't think that's Alessandro. Let's see if they give us the... I don't want to give too much away because, man, this thing starts off like, you better buckle up when you start flipping through this bad boy. Black, White, and Blood. Okay, Black, White, and Blood was pretty good too, but I'm looking for who did the covers. You know, there was a time you would never see credits like for all these alternate covers. When did, I mean, I know in the 90s, there's always been some form of alternate covers, but when did it get so heavy where you got 5 or 6, just anything that's a major event? Oh, here we go. Anything that's a major event, it's like, dude, 5 or 6 minimum. Dynamite, IDW, Dynamite is the pinnacle of it. Like, I don't know how they do it without losing money. That's an interesting topic. I might delve into the rabbit hole of the money-making strategy behind it. If anybody knows, man, let us know. That's part of the channel, is sharing. And I'm starting to squirrel. Variant covers. Yeah, so that's not Alessandro. But they use that glowing white, and I'm curious how that is done, because it seems consistent from artist to artist. And the first time I seen it was in a Moon Knight book. That's another on my research list. Or, if you know, let us all know. It's cool. Even if it's a guess. You know what I mean? I do a lot of that. Who cares, right? I wish I knew more about that. Like, I mean, I'll just pop on the AI. That's a whole nother video. Now, will AI know the answer? Probably. Not just probably, but it will. Yeah, but that's a whole nother thing. But Yeah, Predator Kills the Marvel Universe. Totally excited about this title. I do have the Del Auto variant. I might get them all. It's Spider-Man versus Predator was awesome. Totally recommend it. And I think that one is in its third printing. But let's get into some Batman. Got me some Legends of the Dark Knight. I'm going to go ahead and collect Prey. It's pretty affordable, cheap. These are good copies too. Like, they price their stuff good at Speeding Bullet, where, I mean, you get some, yeah, that's fresh. Love it. The whole Legends of the Dark Knight, I have just fell in love with this series. I missed out on it when I was younger. Don't know why. Just, I have one issue from literally that I bought during that era, and I don't know. I think I was fixing to go in the military, and my buying got put on hold. It was right around this time, but the local comic shop had issue 12 and 14 of Prey. Hugo Strange is the antagonist. And he's such a weirdo, but I like psychological. I think it's Hugo Strange. I hope I'm not wrong, but I'm pretty sure. I like the psychological aspect of Batman, but I hope I'm not wrong. I'm pretty sure I'm right. But yeah, Legends of the Dark Knight, it really delves in. A lot of these story arcs delve into the psychological components of our hero there, and I haven't been disappointed at all. I can't think of, well, I don't know. I got to read all of them. I'll probably target the whole collection. Gets the eager. And before I read these, I always pack them up. It is ultimate protection for my comics. Just to have it. I used to buy stuff and just put them in a stack and just leave them there for like months. That's like I couldn't do that now. Like, with the knowledge that I've picked up, there's no way. Learned a lot over the years. Hopefully I can spit some tips, help some other people out. A lot of people can't afford Mylar, the e-gerbs, but I'm telling you, poly bags get a bad rap. They can last like 20 years. The BCW, they'll say like change them out every 5. I would only follow that rule if it was like real old, like very expensive stuff. But the Authority, getting into this, man, I'm kind of bummed out. Issue 1 is through the roof because of the Engineer, the Superman movie, but God bless him. You can't win them all. And that's not why I'm getting into this. I was doing research, and my rabbit hole led me to, I was doing research on Warren Ellis. And the research reached into this beauty. Now, this is Miller. I'm totally cool with the Miller run. He is awesome as well. So I'm collecting the Miller run right now, and I don't know, the Ellis run, I'll always, if the rule I'm going to make for myself is if the local comic shop has it, I'll get it there. It's very expensive. Like Raw, it's like $100 for the first issue. Like, look on mycomicshop.com. It's ridiculous. But that's the world we live in with movies. Highly influential. It's all good. I'm not hating. But I have to re-strategize. That's probably not even a word. Let's make it a word. Re-strategize. I have to evaluate my strategy on how to get it. And sometimes I'll just pull the trigger. But the Authority I do have, I need to dig that out, catalog what I have. I enjoyed it. And it wasn't the Warren Ellis run. I think it was volume 2 is when I jumped in. I do have the last issue of this series. But I'll give it to Gerb, man. I'm feeling good today about handing out the Gerb. Your boy just ran out of Mylar, but you know what? It is a step away. Have a little supply closet, do my thing, crack this bad boy open. So a tip is I buy these on the eGerber. You don't actually buy them on the website, but you call the company. It's kind of old school. I like it. And I believe 1,000 is, I want to say like 200 and some change maybe, but it's totally worth it for me, the protection value. Now, if you don't have the money, it's cool, man. Just get those polys. Protect them somehow. Anything, I'm telling you, anything is better than letting these things like sit just stacked up like I did. Man, I was horrible. But you know what? The cool thing about that, back in those days, I was just a regular reader. Not much was influencing me. Speculation was like zero. Never thought about it. I would just read my books, stack them up, and enjoy them. But hey, hopefully you're enjoying your day. I want to give a special shout out before I outro to Alan, A-L-A-N. Met him in the shop. Star Wars guy. He is collecting, I think, the first volume of Star Wars, and he's going to do it. From talking to this guy, he is determined. He has all his stuff cataloged, ready to go, and he was finding stuff. He found 2 that he needed, so man, shout out to him. Congratulations, and let's get that outro.